Welcome to the 2017 Performance Wheels Australian Trans Am Series round number 5, the penultimate round from the Lakeside Classic. Cracking weekend, great weather. It was great to see a whole lot of brand new cars in and around. Harry Shalombus back in his Mustang. Anthony Tenkate, that man there, Mr. Rutherford, driving the English Mustang this weekend. Qualifying, what a cracking round that was going to be. Shannon O'Brien lightning fast, as you can see. And again, that car, well, the Joker of Ian Palmer, really showing some great pace. The Mercury Cougar, what a car that is. Unbelievable looking car as he really showed a clean set. It was a Mike Collins. Unbelievable pace out of him this weekend. While qualifying the 5 League Classic saw Botel, Prefontaine, Mike Collins, Trisha Chant and Len Baum running out that 5 group. And again now, look at that marvellous car, the 43 there. It's unbelievable that Michael Aldrich, that brand new car, looks a treat, and it really is the retro racer that can be. Rutherford looked quick in the 99. The car always on the money here. Shalombus, a nice drive from him as well. He'll be happy with the car, seeing as though it's been rebuilt with Martin O'Kane, Michael Aldrich, Tony Rutherford, Dan Fleming and Harry Shalombus rounding out the top 5. Well, Shannon O'Brien, Ian Palmer and Anthony Tenkate were going to have it all to their own out there, but have a look at the pace as again Palmer really looked good, but it was this man here, young Shannon O'Brien, that would have the pace over the weekend. Look at this lap from him. He is everywhere in that car apart from being gentle. He really drives this car so hard. They move around an awful lot. The car is really nervous as he makes his way under brakes into the carousel. Let's talk you through the lap. In carousel, the double apex of carousel lets the car drift off, comes back onto the pole line and lets it drift wide on the exit. You have got to be committed in these cars, and he is definitely that as he makes his way through and past the back edge of the circuit. Now down in the Hungary corner, lets the car drift out, grabs a little bit off as a lock under brakes. Shannon O'Brien is throwing caution to the wind in this qualifying lap, and this is why he is one of the fastest ever in this category. Up through the top of the Eastern Loop now. Car will drift off the apex, comes back out, guides it back up, and now he'll find his way down. He'll let the car come right out to the edge of the circuit on the left-hand side, with the like to or not, and onto the front straight, grabs top gear, and now he'll run it hard and fast across the checkered flag. Well, race number 1 was going to be a cracker. Have a look at this. What a fantastic morning it was going to be. You could just see the mist rolling around, but the battle up front between O'Brien and also that car of Palmer was going to be a cracker. Great run from Michael Aldrich around the outside. Rutherford here in behind Prefontaine. He's got Aldrich on the outside, but it will be Shannon O'Brien with the front end of that car just about driving itself to the ground as he really brakes so bitterly hard trying to get that car stopped. Great drive from the rest of the field too. The 29 car looking very, very quick as it made its way through. Martin O'Kane now up on the inside. What a great run it was. Absolute supreme pace out of that car. And the two cars, the Pontiac and the Camaro, going side by side as they make their way through. Well, Mark Botel, that car looks a treat, and it really is very, very quick in a straight line. The field makes its way through. Look at this. You can see them all having a red hot look. O'Kane now, the straight line speed of the Chevy. No different than Botel's car, a genuine 5-litre car as well. Doing a great job as he snuck back up in the inside. He really isn't giving anything away at all. Great battle between these two guys, but it was Shannon O'Brien who'll take the win from Palmer, Anthony Tenkate, Mark Botel and Martin O'Kane. Race number 2, and again the field will have a red hot run. There was sunlight in the eyes there of Anthony Tenkate, but the green light comes on, and have a look at this. Again, it was Shannon O'Brien who was aggressive off the start. Cars going everywhere. And what a lucky driver that was, as he never found himself involved in a major accident. But Martin O'Kane now on the back of Prefontaine. Look at him trying to sneak his way down the inside. He grabs a little bit of the corner coming through. And this battle would go on right throughout the race between these two. They're having a red hot crack. Look at Shannon O'Brien now as he makes his way through the back part of the circuit. Palmer passing the car of Shannon O'Brien. Now there must be a problem with the car. I'm led to believe it looks like an electrical problem because the car doesn't want to run. Maybe it's an alternator. We'll find out later on. But Harry Shalombus back in form in a car that's been repaired after really what was a terrible accident. And a great job of getting that back, Greg Driver, as they make their way through the through field. Now look at this. This is a great drop. Len Barn wazing through. There goes Rutherford through on the inside. And Rutherford coming from the back of the bus to find his way through. So it was Palmer from Tenkate, Botel, Prefontaine and Martin O'Kane rounding out the 5. Well, we definitely found out it was an alternator issue with the car of Shannon O'Brien. Look at the start from Cheryl Ombus. Taking the ball from by the horns and having a big dive down the inside as now Palmer is chasing the back of Tenkate. Mike Collins now. New Canberra position for him. All right, a great aspect of the racetrack. Botel down the outside of Cheryl Ombus. That's a brave move down the outside. And Botel down the inside of Prefontaine as well. What a great drive from Botel. He's really in form this weekend and really pushing that car. Tenkate now, it's gone defensive as Palmer tries to find his way around the outside, around the inside. Anyway, he can find a way around. He's playing a big head. Oh, Botel! Oh, the car sideways on the exit of Hungary Corner, and that's blown that fantastic lap that he was having. But it's Prefontaine, Cheryl Ombus. Look at the fielders that make their way through. Rutherford coming through from the back. There comes Trish Chant. Have a look at this. That Cougar looks sensational. There's the front runners. And here comes Shannon O'Brien again. Shannon O'Brien is absolutely coming to the back of the bus. Look at this action. As Shannon O'Brien is probing, trying to find a way past that car of Ian Palmer. Onto the front straight, Palmer now. Onto the back of Tenkate. Gets a great run coming on the start-finish line. Down the inside goes Palmer. Gets the job done on Tenkate. And Tenkate has to yield, but it was Palmer who takes the win from Tenkate, from Shannon O'Brien, from Michael Aldrich and Ron Prefontaine. Race 4, look at this. The battle up front again, and it is those two protagonists from the previous round that have gone side by side through the kick again for the first time. Botel this time coming from further back in the field, slips up on the inside. Will he get the car of Collins? Yes, he does. Great drive, Mark Botel. Down the inside of Rutherford as well. He's having a cracking run again. But look at this battle between Shannon O'Brien and Ian Palmer. O'Brien now probing the back of Palmer's car, trying to find a way past. Tenkate, then back to that brand new car of Michael Aldrich. And Shannon O'Brien has contact. Then as he run into the back of the car of Palmer, and around goes Shannon O'Brien. Big accident there as they made their way through the kink, and Shannon O'Brien can see marooned past out, and the car stopped just there on the entrance to the carousel. Ron Prefontaine, nothing you can do about that pace from Botel this weekend. Hasn't he found some pace over this weekend? The car is flying. Martin O'Kane now down the inside of Collins. No room, but he made room as he made his way through. Rutherford now. O'Kane chasing him through the kink. And look at Tony Rutherford at the wheel, looking in the mirrors, wondering where everybody's coming from. The New Zealander here having a red hot run this weekend and enjoying the John English Mustang. Rutherford now, eyes forward. Here comes Martin O'Kane back down the inside. Nothing to do about the pace of this Camaro. It is lightning fast in a straight line. Rutherford yields, away goes O'Kane and past it. Look at the damage on the front of that 17. That is horrendous. There's so much damage in front of that car, you would wonder what's gone on. But there it is. Tell you what, nothing you can do about the pace. Those two guys out front, too quick on the day. There's the car of Michael Aldrich. Great run from him. And it was Ian Palmer from Tenkate, from Michael Aldrich, Mark Botel into the top 4, and Harry Charalombus come home in 5th. And that's the first round win for Ian Palmer.
It's been a very long while, actually. I'm looking forward to getting back to the old age home so I can tell the folks how well we did. Yes, very happy with it. We had a few things fall our way, but I guess you got to take them when it happens, and we've always had a fair bit of pace, so we've always been second and that. But a first win, yeah, we're very happy about it, and it's a huge effort for the team. I want to thank the bricklayer, Mick. I want to thank the truck driver, Greg. I want to thank my wife, Andrea, who stands by me over 30 years in motor racing, or however long it's been. It's been a very long time, last century actually. We've done lots and lots and lots of stuff in our career, and I think that Trans Am is some of the funnest times we've ever had.
Well, after round number 5, only 3 points separate Palmer and O'Brien on the front. What a great final round it's going to be when these guys go head-to-head again. Harry Charalombis, although he won the round, in fact, Tony Rutherford will end up with the points lead after this round. Great result for both drivers this weekend. So Tony Rutherford from Daniel Fleming, Harry Charalombis, Martin O'Kane and Colin Velt round out the top 5. And at the end of this round, Ron Prefontaine wins the 5-litre honours this weekend and now leads the championship. What a great result for him from Prefontaine, from Collins, from Gareth Jones, Mark Botel, who falls back after having a spin in one of the races, Len Balm and Tricia Chant. We'll see you back again at Lakeside for the final round later in the year.